Hello and welcome to the show. You know, keeping the love strong in the same city, that can take some work. Now add TSA lines, long road trips, different time zones, FaceTime calls, all that to the mix, and it can be a whole other challenge. But my first guests today say long distance love really works very well for their marriage. I want to introduce you to Chianne and DJ Hercules. They live in different states. Chianne hosts the popular Atlanta-based radio show Talkish Radio under the stage name Brooklyn, and her husband, DJ Hercules, keeps the music scene alive in New York, including in Brooklyn. And after 3 years of marriage, they're still living in different area codes. Welcome to the show. It's good to have you.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so let's talk about this. Long distance relationship the whole time, because you've been together for 6 years, right?
Correct.
So how did you meet? And where were you when you met?
So long story short, we actually met a guy named Tobias Tate that was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. He was a friend of mine. I was visiting him and he went live on Instagram.
Okay.
And he says, I have somebody I want you to meet. He's going to fall in love with you. And DJ Hercules came up and I fell in love.
Oh,
So
on a live stream.
On a live stream, literally.
So where were you physically, though?
She was in the back, actually. She was in the background, and I'm talking to him, and as I'm talking to him, I see this beautiful, gorgeous woman walk by the back, and then we just lock eyes. And from there, she hopped in the DM.
Oh, okay.
She hopped in the DM.
Understood.
And it was respectful. You know, we just locked eyes. So he's talking to me, and I'm like totally ignoring him because I'm looking in the background.
Right, you're like, who is this
yeah,
woman?
I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
And she's like, wow. And I'm like, okay. And then we got off the live, and she DM'd me, and I was just like, Brooklyn. And then I went and I did some research. I'm like, that's her. That was in the back.
Oh, yeah.
And then we communicated from there.
So at what point did you all realize, okay, you know what, there's something more here than just a, oh my gosh, she fine, he fine, we all fine. There's a deeper connection. How did that come through?
Well, maybe about a month later, I decided to drive to New York. I rented a car.
Okay.
And I said, I'm going to come see you. And he said, do you have all your arms and your legs and all your particles? Because who does that? I said, I'm at an age in my life now that I'm not going to give anybody 3-4 years to decide if this relationship is going to work. I need to know now. So I'm going to take this trip and I'm going to see, and if it doesn't work, we can go our separate ways.
And so you're, obviously this was in New York, you're driving from Atlanta.
Correct.
Yes.
Gotcha. So obviously you realized this was going to work.
Yeah.
So, but you're still miles apart.
Right.
Correct.
Almost 900 to be exact. How do you make this work?
Well, I will say in a relationship like this, it works for us. It may not work for everybody else. Communication, trust, and being very secure is key factors in a relationship.
Especially in this entertainment industry.
Yes.
You're always around a lot of people,
Correct.
a lot of the folks who probably trying to get at you, right?
Yes,
I mean, if we can just be
Absolutely,
candid.
absolutely.
So how do you say, what do you say, how do you handle this? I mean, same thing you do in any type of relationship, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a personal choice. I mean, you know, if you allow your temptations to supersede your intelligence and you moving, but once again, you know, my goal is not to have the most women in life. My goal is to be successful. So it's a mental thing. I choose to be in my relationship. I'm happy, I'm stable, and I've learned from other people's mistakes on what not to do.
How often do you see each other?
At least 3 to 4 times a month.
And that's flights, driving, who's driving, who's flying?
Flying.
Flying. At this point, it's a cab ride.
Right.
Yeah.
At this point, it's a cab ride at this
It's a
point.
norm for us.
And they're scheduled or sometimes impromptu? You sometimes pop in?
Both.
Yeah, sometimes.
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
It was
Yeah,
more.
both.
It was more pop-ups in the beginning, but not pop-ups to see what he was doing, just to surprise him.
Yeah.
But now it's more schedules. Just I'm coming. I'm be at the airport at 4 a.m. and I'll be landing at 7.
Be there.
Yeah, that
I
part.
don't care how late you were last night. I'm pulling in and said my flight lands at 9.
There you
right?
go,
The game
right.
just well we know.
That's right.
So, what do you? I mean, so did you make a home there, or did you make the home here, or you both are still in your separate?
Yeah, we make a home in Atlanta. I make a home in Atlanta. She makes a home in New York.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes we travel together. We go different places, and we just, you know, one thing we don't focus on is the semantics of the relationship. We focus on having fun, enjoying each other, and just enjoying life with each other. We don't. When you put too much attention on the in-between stuff, then it becomes
the logistics.
Yeah, it becomes.
But I have to imagine at some point you imagine getting to live with your beautiful wife, right?
Yes, of course, definitely.
Just going through the paces and when it comes.
Yes, and taking time and really mapping things out.
Yeah,
it's important to us.
Yeah,
we don't want to move on emotion.
Right, that part. And we're hoping to do that within the next year or so.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
Absolutely.
Then we'll do the follow-up of
Absolutely.
what it's like when you move in with your husband for the first time. That's a whole different show.
It is.
All right, stay with us. Up next, you're going to meet Carly. Her husband's luggage has its own set of frequent flyer miles. After the break, she's going to tell us how she and her husband keep the flames alive while he's miles away. The Hernandez will join us again a little bit later on in the show. Stay tuned for Carly's story when we return.